Hello and good evening and welcome to Horlicks' channel of Build the Routmaster. Tonight we're doing issues 106 to perhaps 108. So 106, 107 and 108. I'm sorry I'm not Horlicks. I'm obviously Dave Hobbies. Horlicks will be along shortly. And in the meantime, I'm going to introduce Horlicks' guest tonight. I'm Dave, Dave's Hobbies. So hello, good evening everyone. And our next guest for tonight is Adrian.
Yes. Welcome everyone to Horlicks' channel, doing 106, 107, and 108 of the Routmaster. Hopefully it won't be too long. We started the show for him, and in a moment we'll go for the chat.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, but first of all,
I'll bring up Gordy Day.
Go on then.
Evening, everybody. As I say, Horlicks won't be long, so we'll get this show started. And as I say, we'll start off with the chat.
Yeah, why not, Dave? Yeah, well, and let's have all of us on screen. There we are. So, got quite a lot of chat tonight, haven't we, guys? So, Penny's Pit Stop. Hi, Penny. Good evening, all. And just a quick hi. There's no layovers tonight. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Penny. Hope you have a successful journey, and I hope you don't work too hard as well. So,
yeah, hi, Penny.
Then we've got Pam Bailey, which is Andrew Jones. Hi from Andrew Jones. Hi, Andrew.
Hi, Andrew.
And then we've got P40F20. Hi, all. Hi, P40F20.
Hi, P40F20.
And then we've got Beck Zach Lit. Hi, all. Hope you're all keeping safe. Yes, we are. Thank you.
Hi, Beck Lit.
And then we've got how many issues to go? Well, Horlicks is currently on 105, and he'll be doing 106, 107, and 108 tonight. But there's 130 issues in this Routmaster altogether. So if you're good at maths, you'll be able to sort that one out. So Penny's Pit Stop says, Bex, there is 97 left to go. It seems like there's 97 issues to go, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then we've got Dano Bills. Hi, Dano. Hello, everyone. Hope you're all okay. Yeah, we are. Thank you, Dano. And then Beck Zacklet. Horlicks, what build are you doing after the Routmaster? Well, you'll have to ask Horlicks that when he comes along. And he'll be along within a few minutes. So, yeah, ask Horlicks when he comes along what build he's doing after the Routmaster. I'm pretty sure he'll be able to tell you. So then we've got Beck Zach Lit. Hi, Penny. How are you? And then we've got Penny's Pit Stop. I'm good, thank you, Bex. So that's Penny answering Beck Zach Lit. And then we've got Fleetwood J. Hi, Fleetwood J. Hiya, all.
Fleetwood.
Everyone is okay. And, good luck with the build tonight, Horlicks. Yeah, good luck with your build, Horlicks. Thanks for joining us, Fleetwood. And oh my goodness me, it's just jumped. There we go. No, that one, I think. No, it isn't that one.
Yep.
There we are. Beck Zach, Penny, how's your bus coming along? From Beck Zach. And Penny's Pit Stop says, Horlicks, you look just like Dave. Yes, I do, don't I? Yeah, well, Dave will be along shortly as well, won't he? So, right. So, David Bassett. Hi, David. Good
Hi,
evening,
David.
Alex, Dave, Adrian, and Geordie Dave.
I do it.
And David Bassett says, evening to Penny. Good point up at Pride Park. Okay. And then David Bassett says again, evening to the cuckoo. Yes, we've got a cuckoo here somewhere. We might have two cuckoos, who knows? Then we've got David Bassett again says, good evening to P40F20. And David Bassett says, evening, Jason, to Fleetwood J.
Yeah.
And Mark's Mods. Hello, everyone. Hello, Mark.
Well, Mark.
Hello, Mark.
And we've got the typical problems with the stream to do with Routmasters tonight. So, but we're sorting it out in the background. Don't worry about that. Okay, so Mark says it feels really strange not being in the live with you guys. Well, stick in the live where you are now, and we'll bring you in if you want. It's not a problem. So Penny's Pit Stop said, splendid point. My man Bloom's getting the equaliser and putting Derby bottom. Oops. There we are. P40F20 says hi at David Bassett. And Penny's Pit Stop says you can always tell when the Blooms is about to score because it usually just after people on Facebook are saying how useless he is, laughing out loud. And I think that's the chat brought up to now. So, and I think Horlicks is getting ready in the background there, so we'll bring him in a minute. So what's the weather like in your part of the country, Adrian?
Not too bad. It was a bit wet out there when I went out earlier.
Okay, well, it's absolutely chucking down here with rain in East Yorkshire at the moment, and it's quite cold as well. So what's your weather like, Dave?
Wet and cold.
Wet and cold, yeah. On a miserable winter's night, what could be better than to watch us lot struggling along with this Routmaster bus? I'm pretty sure we've got a good show lined up for you tonight. And I'm pretty sure that there'll be lots of chat as well.
Yeah,
so,
like the first heavy frost this morning.
Yeah, we had quite a heavy frost, didn't we? We've been having a few frosts, but of course we're out in the sticks here, so we're quite rural. We've been having quite a few frosts as it is. So Andrew says we have the cuckoo fair in Heathfield near here, hence the cuckoo line from Eastbourne to Tunbridge Wells. That's interesting. And then we've got David Bassett says Penny, they're already bottom until they scored, but brilliant that Blooms has scored in every season he's played for us. That's 15 seasons. Wow. And then David Bassett says it's really cold down south too. Yeah, it's pretty cold all over, isn't it? So I think our guest for tonight is ready. So we're going to add into the stream. So here's Horlicks.
Hello. Oh, thanks for that. Yeah, you all right?
Yeah, a bit hoarse now, Horlicks, after reading all them comments out on your lovely stream.
Thanks for that.
I didn't know you changed your name to Dave, neither.
Yeah. Well, they don't call you Cabaret Dave for nothing.
Yeah, well, you've yet to be singing tonight.
Up a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, how is everyone? Hello to everyone. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, not so bad. Not so bad. Better than the weather, I think, because the weather's a bit naff, isn't it?
Yeah,
really?
It's freezing. I'm absolutely freezing today.
Yeah.
It's just the temperature's dropped. It's like it's gone really icy outside.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well, I've had a really busy day. I was at work at 6 o'clock this morning, which is not normal.
Right.
And then catching up on a few bits throughout the day. So yeah, quite a productive day for me.
Yeah, jolly good.
Most of it, anyway.
Okay, well, if you have a productive day, it's better than a nothing day, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Makes the well go around.
So, did I have technical difficulty, Horlicks? Just saying that. Yes, I've always got one.
Yeah. Yeah, we sorted that though, no problem at all, didn't we?
Yes, lovely.
But,
so yeah, 106. I was looking at the. I actually earlier on today, I was looking up. I watched a couple of videos. Yeah, I think it's going to be. They look like quite simple issues, but again, I think that it could be quite time consuming because it's not just a case of one or two screws here and there.
Yeah, and you've got to be, as you know, careful with what you're doing. I mean, well, 106 certainly. We're working on the roof, and it's them curved bits on the roof where you've got to be careful that your screwdriver doesn't slip.
Yeah,
because you can end up with a nasty scratch.
It's like, well, yeah, and then after last week, obviously, after putting those screws in the roof, there was I had a little bit of paint chip.
Yeah,
so I need to be really careful with that as well now. Yeah, as you say, it's very thin.
Yes,
your camera's frozen for some reason. It's going now, I think. Yeah, man was doing that earlier.
But yeah, no, so I need to be really careful with that.
Yeah.
Maybe I went in too hard with the screw. I don't know. But we'll see. So yeah. So the bus is here, ready to go.
Jolly good.
So
well, I believe Horlicks that you're doing the building tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, and Adrian's doing the camera work, shuffling the instructions around on screen and such like.
Yes.
And me and Joddy Dave are going to be doing the instructions for 106 to 108 if we get that far. So one thing we didn't decide on what to do, Dave, was which Dave's going to go first. So what do you want?
Do you want me to start off? I've got it up already, 106.
You can do, Dave, if you want. Then I'll carry on with the chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's first.
So if we want to sort the cameras out, and then we'll.
You've got a few chats to pick up there, Dave.
Yeah, I've got a few chats. Okay. So Penny's Pit Stop says, "Can you settle an argument?" I'm saying I'll buy my friend's newborn a mini wood turning lathe, as I feel you are never too young to get into the crafts and hobbies. Laughing out loud. And then David Bassett says, "Bus didn't arrive on time, Horlicks?" ? And then
the bus driver was having a fag.
Penny's Pit Stop says, "Did you have a technical difficulty, Horlicks?" ?
Yes.
Yes. So, and then David Bassett says, "Penny, my boy, loved tools and fixing things since he was 18 months old. Always wanted to take things apart and fit them back together again. So he's now a fully trained car mechanic." Well, that's brilliant, Dave. That's absolutely brilliant. Very similar to my son. Was always interested in farm equipment and farm tools and driving tractors, and now he's selling brand new tractors, upwards of anything from £75,000 upwards. So yeah, he's doing really well. So, and Pam Bailey says that. Well, Andrew says we had a lot of liquid sunshine here in Eastbourne on the Sunshine Coast. Yeah, I've not heard it called that before, liquid sunshine, but
it was quite. Yeah, I mean, it was quite warm this morning. Because after I finished work, I come out and it was actually really, the sun was really hot.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just soon as it got to, this evening, the temperature just dropped so quick.
Seen the sun the other day.
Yeah, it's just
Freezing temperatures and then rain.
But we are in, well, it's nearly Christmas, isn't it? So.
Hey, the roof panel and side strips, and are you ready for your pulse check?
Yes. Let me just open this bag. Lovely. Right, I'm ready.
Okay, 106 here, roof panel.
Okay, so I'm going to lift it up. There we go.
And that's metal.
Yes, nice,
Nice,
nice roof panel there.
6 B state strip marked 189.
And that is this piece. Okay, I've got two. Hang on.
Yeah.
One is. Oh, yeah.
And 6C outside strip marked A189M.
That's that one.
Two long ones.
A189M. And the camera is not liking me today. But that is.
If you put your hand behind it, it might need to focus better on it, sort of thing.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And your NM screws times 44.
NM screws. And they are still here. There we go. Lots of them.
And there's a little round box that says you will also need the side strips marked 105B marked A190.
Oh, yeah, they were from last time, weren't they? Yeah, they are in this box from last time.
And 105C marked A19001, supplied with the previous issue.
Okay.
Okay, step 1. Position the left side strip 105B along the front left of the upper deck, cover the edge of the roof panels 104C and 105A. Note that one end of the strip is slightly angled at the end. This should be at the front of the model.
Okay, yeah, so I can see that here. A190, and that's got like an angle on it.
That should be at the front of the model.
Okay.
Fix the strip to the left framework 9mm with 8 NM screws. Not from the rear end of the strip and work forward so that the strip bends to match the shape of the roof.
Okay, someone. Right, that doesn't make sense. I think maybe I've got the wrong one because that says A190. But it doesn't. it doesn't want to fit. Sorry, let me. I think the M is going to be a better fit. So unless this front strip has gone on the wrong way round last week, let me just compare it to.
Is it the A190 or the A1990M? The code of this is A190.
Yeah, M fits. So I'm wondering if this front strip has gone on upside down.
Horlicks, which way does the angle go? Does it go? I was going to say you can't really bring it into your camera, can you?
What the one that's on the actual model?
On the bus, yeah.
No, the piece you're going back to fit on.
Yeah, try the piece you've got to fit on first. Let's have a look at that through the camera.
So that's what it's saying to put on.
Right. With the angle that way?
Yeah.
Yeah, just a minute.
Right, have a look at the other one.
Yeah,
the other one. M is different.
Okay.
Which is the top one.
Okay. So I think it's the M1 you want, but try it. Try it again. Try it against the.
So M does fit nicely.
And does it line up with all the other holes?
Yes.
Yeah.
So does that mean that the front strip might have gone on upside down?
You might have done, but having said that, mine's the same way, so a man fits all right. I've just had a quick look on mine behind me, and mine's all right.
So yours is that angle as well?
Yeah.
So it looks like it's the front of the magazine.
Yeah, mine's that angle as well, Horlicks. Mine's fitted perfectly.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, that's fine then. So we're beginning. Right, so this is part M. So I'm going to put the M on this side.
There we go. Pass you back to Dave now.
We'll fit the strip to the left framework with 8 NM screws. Start from the rear end of the strip and work forward so that the strip bends to match the shape of the roof.
Okay, so instead of doing that from the rear, I'm going to guessing it's probably best to put one in the middle first. Just to sort of hold that into place. And then
go from the rear.
Slowly put them in along. Well, luckily, all these screw holes are perfectly lined up.
So while you're doing that, Horlicks, I'm just going to bring up the chat, and the chat is David Bassett says the Routmaster electrics are a doddle compared to putting up a Christmas tree lights, etc. Laughing out loud. Yeah, I totally agree. And then David Bassett says nice metal parts and loads more NM screws. Yes. There's certainly a lot more of them to come yet as well.
Right, that's all the screws in. I'm just going to go along and carefully tighten them up. So I'm not going to go too hard with the screw because it doesn't need to be really tight, I'm guessing. It's just enough to hold this all into place. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. There we go, and that is that strip nicely in place.
Right.
And that does finish it off really nicely.
Right. 3. In the same way, fit the right side strip 105C to the right hand side of the model over the edge of the roof panel, fixing the framework 93A using 8 red screws.
Okay, so let me turn this around. Hopefully you'll get a better view this side because it's closer to the camera. Right. So let me just test fit this side. So yeah, that fits perfectly as well. Okay, so in the same way, I'm going to start in the middle. Just to hold that in place. I hope you can see okay. Can everyone see all right?
Yeah, I can see fine, Horlicks. Thank you.
Oh, let's move that out of the way a minute. Perfect. That's a nice fit. Lovely. Okay, that's step 3 done.
Okay, step 4. Position the roof panel 106A on top of the cedar frame 97A so that it puts up to the roof panel 105
Okay, so it's probably better if I turn this around again. And place this on the top. So this will only go one way. Because that will obviously fit up nicely. If I turn this round, that's not going to line up. Okay, so that is in position.
Okay, 5. Fix the roof panel 106 and place on the ceiling frame 1978 using a total of 23 red M screws. The image on the left shows the views from the left and the side of the bus, and the inset shows the view from the right side of the bus. So 23 screws to put it in this.
23. It doesn't seem an awful lot actually, but when you're doing 23 here and 30 there and 40 there, it soon adds up. I'm putting you off now, aren't I, Horlicks?
Just counting out 23. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 21, 22. Yeah, 23. Okay, so
just take it easy with these screws.
Here we go.
Yeah, take it easy, Horlicks. While you're doing that, I'll read out some chat. And I've just put my hand on some fresh painted panel of my bus, so I'm going to cry now. Oh dear. Oh. Anyway, not to worry.
It's better what I nearly done the other day. Put a screwdriver through my finger.
Oh heck, Gordon Bennett. No, you don't want to do that. But right, in the chat we've got Mark's Mods, and it says, I ended up getting a label maker today. I just couldn't resist. Well, you are naughty, Mark, aren't you?
Labels all over the place now.
Not only will there be screw pots all over the place, there'll be labels to go with them, yeah. And I bet actually that'll come in really. I bet that'll come in really rather handy for Julie as well, with her diamond painting, etc. And her drills, you know, for popping her drills into different things. Or have I just dropped you in it there to make Julie a load of labels? We are naughty, aren't we?
I can imagine now.
So, and then Max
I know
says,
exactly what's going to happen. He's going to get this label.
Sorry, Max says, now I just want to go around and label everything.
Yeah, I was just about to say, you're going to go around and then he's going to put label on the tea, sugar, coffee, the cupboards, just everything.
And Julie's going to be saying to him, now, darling, I've had this tea caddy for about 35 years. And it was me mum's and my nana's before hers, and it's always had tea in it. Why do I need a label on it?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Oh, I best look at my panel now. Oh, well, it's not too bad actually. It's what you call tacky dry.
Well, so far so good. I don't want to jinx it, but everything is lining up absolutely perfectly.
Brilliant.
Wow. So after the chip I had, I'm now treating these screws basically like I'm screwing into plastic, because as we've said, the paint is so thin and it doesn't need to be over tight. It's not really anything structural. This is just the outer panel. So I'm not going too hard with the screws.
That's good advice, actually, Horlicks.
Yeah, I'm just sort of, do you know what I mean? I'm just treating them like I'm going through plastic, like I'm doing the windows, because
Yeah.
as long as they're all fairly tight and the panel's not going to move.
You can always nip them up a bit later on. If you're not happy with the way they're sitting or anything.
Okay, I've just got 2 more screws on the other side, and that is this panel. I literally could not have asked for a better fit, actually, on this.
Wow.
Yeah, lovely.
Okay.
That is all in.
Happy with that? Okay.
Very happy. I'm going to
What should do?
give it a bit of a polish. Yeah, this glasses thing is like the best idea. So, wow. There we go.
Beautiful.
Okay, number 6. Fit the right hand side strip 106C marked A189M on the back to the right wall framework 95A and 93B, covering the edge of the roof panels 106A and 105A.
Okay, so based on the confusion with the other strips, do I need to reverse these or are these the same?
Check
it first, Horlicks. But generally speaking, when Steve was building his bus live, we was finding that the numbers were going towards the front on the near side of the bus.
Okay.
So the numbers on the strip were going to the front, towards the front of the bus on the near side of the bus, but I forget which side the numbers were going to. If they were running horizontal like that one, which side the numbers were going to, whether they're going to the front or the back. But I do know that the near side, the numbers were going towards the back of the the front of the bus.
Well, they should be working on the right of the bus, so the offside. Try make sure the line.
So, out of these two, I'm just putting them next to each other.
Are they numbered differently, Dave?
One's A189M and one be A189.
Yeah, these are both different, obviously, because if you put these together, you can see the screw holes that.
Oh, yes.
So there's definitely a difference. So I think it's just going to be a case of me putting them on.
Lining them up.
So that is a potential good fit. And that's A189. And then M is not a good fit. So again, this is reversed. So I need to put 190 on this side of the bus. And it doesn't like it that way. So this is the way that needs to go, like so. Yeah, and I'm happy with that. So I'm using 190. So I think where these are so wrong, I'm guessing the instruction or I have put this front strip on upside down.
Yeah.
Because I think if that was the other way around, everything would have lined up as it says in the magazine.
Yeah.
Right, so the strip to the right wall frames 95 8 red NM screws. Ensure that the ends of the strips go neatly with the strip 105C fitted in step 3.
Okay. So I'm going to put one in the middle.
You move your camera across a bit, Horlicks.
Oh, God, sorry. There we go.
And Mark says the wheather PH000 screwdriver makes it a lot easier to get them NM screws in. And I have to agree with you there, Mark.
Yeah, they are. It's really good. So I've got everything. All the holes are lining up, but I do have a little bit of a gap between the strip. Is that? Has anyone else got that? Oh God!
You all right?
Yeah, technical difficulty. Can you see?
Yeah, I've got exactly the same, I think. Yeah, I've got exactly the same.
Okay. All right.
You won't really know until you get the next strip, and when you do all the top round the top strips, won't you? Really?
Yeah, once you get the next one along. But mine's exactly like that, Horlicks, and mine's fit all right.
Brilliant.
Last two on.
It's actually quite relaxing putting these screws in.
Yeah. I've got Matt Knight, and he says, "Hi, Horlicks. Sorry I'm late."
Hi, Mark. No worries. No one's ever late. Okay.
Okay, 8. In the same way, we've hit the left strip to the left-hand side of the model over the edge of the roof panels, fixed in place, still framework, using 8 red Allen screws.
Okay. So I'll turn this round. So again, I'm just going to eye these up. So that looks like a perfect fit to me. I'm just going to try the other way around. And that is not. So it's really good that these will only go one way. So now I've got my orientation. I'm going to put one of these screws in the middle. Just to hold that in place.
And Matt Knight says that's one big model, laughing out loud. And then Andrew says, if you don't go to bed until the early hours, it's said that you're not up late, you are in fact up early. Laughing out loud.
Okay, that's the strips in. They are a bit bowed. Is that have other people had that?
I've had a little bit of that.
If you loosen them off and then you start at one end and you put one finger on it to press it down as you're going along and tightening it up, Horlicks, sometimes we've found that it works better that way. It just pushes it down a bit better. Some strips are like that.
Some strips, I think they've just got the logo slightly out of line.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's a bit better. Still there, but yeah, a little bit better. It's not.
I think you can't see it from a distance.
No. So.
After 100, that's that complete. Stage complete.
Wow. Well, that wasn't too bad. Wow. So, yeah, that wasn't too bad at all. Wow. So, is everyone happy with that?
Yeah. Brilliant.
So, that being done, we're on to 107.
Yep. You do that, Dave?
Yeah, can do. There's a couple of bits in the chat if you want to bring them up, Dave, before we.
Well, from Palmberry.
Yeah.
That's the student from Frank Sinatra, I believe.
Thanks for that.
Well, right, no Penny tonight. Well.
Penny's working, I'm afraid, Mark.
Mark, well, just think how far you have come in just a few weeks, Horlicks. It was not long ago we were putting the lower deck on. Move on.
Yeah, that's correct.
It is amazing. It has come a long way. I was thinking that. Well, actually, while I'm here, because it's come off a bit, I was just going to talk about this LED because I know a few people have had problems with this snapping off. And what I've actually done is I've actually reinforced the cable on this with some tape. So that it doesn't pull directly on the cable. So that's sort of what I've done there when we come to needing that bit anyway. I just thought I'd show you as the bus was in the right position.
Yeah.
Nice. P40 F20, cuckoos, the whole day through. Just sweet old chirp keeps cuckoos on my mind. Dear Bassett, your cuckoo is early. Yeah, it's meant to be.
Right, Horlicks, if you're ready, we'll move on to step 107.
I'm just going to nip and get a drink of water.
Okay, Dave. So step 107, we're doing the front window trim and finishing strips. A trim is added around the upper deck front windows, together with strips that finish off the joints.
Right.
There we are.
So we left some of these screws undone. Is this the bit we need to finish off yet, or we're still not there yet?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
No, we're doing round the front upper deck windows.
Okay, so hopefully that's a nice view.
Yes, it's a lovely view. Okay, so when you're ready, we'll go through a parts check.
Right. I'm just going to open.
We're going to deliver a basement and it hasn't come yet.
Sorry?
And we're going to deliver your Iceland that's supposed to come up to 9 o'clock. It hasn't turned up yet.
Oh,
No.
my God. I hope they haven't lost it, Dave.
Maybe he's got caught in the snow.
Yeah, from Iceland.
Okay, so
we've got key to the parts R107A, which is the front window trim.
oh wow.
It is metal, I believe.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. Shiny.
Oh, wrong way. There we go. Hopefully you can see that.
Shiny, yes. Yeah.
That's a nice metal part. Lovely.
Yeah. And then we've got B, which is a strip mat A199.
Okay, that is.
Should have 4 holes in it, Horlicks.
Yes, this one here. A199.
That's correct, yeah, that's correct. So then we've got a strip C mat A164B.
There we go. And that's got 3 holes in it.
Okay. And then we've got D, which is a strip mat A199M. Yes. Very good. And then we've got a strip E, a strip mat A193. Which is the long one. Yep, that's the long one. And then we've got screws, Horlicks of 1.5 by 3 millimeter times 17 in red NM screws.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17.
Jolly good. And then in the little red circle there, it says identify the strips by checking their markings before starting assembly. Each strip is very slightly different.
Oh, yeah. I'm just.
And I think I think that actually means right on the corners there. Because they're angled specific.
Just bear with me a minute.
Okay.
Just had a little bit of a tiny bit of a drama.
Okay. No worries. there any chat there?
I'm sure that bloke spoke English, just not sure when. LMAO.
Okay.
Okay. I built this bus on Blender. A bit tough, but it did it in the end. LOL.
Okay. Was that a full blender? You all right, Horlicks?
Yeah, not too much of a drama, but I had some. I mean, I'm guessing I don't need them all, but the leftover red screws I had,
Yeah.
the pot decided to go south.
All right.
So, I've just got an array of red screws on the carpet.
Okay, no worries, Horlicks.
But
Okay, Mark, if you can't understand what we're saying to you, there's little point in you watching then, is there, Mark?
it's just one of them things, like, it happens and you're like, no.
Yeah, what happens to us all, Horlicks. No worries.
Okay, I'm actually pretty confident that there's been. That's all of them. So, as we were, I was just going to. Obviously, this pot here, I had some NM screws left from the last step.
Yeah.
And this just fell on the floor, and some KM screws. There's quite a few of them. So,
okay. Not to worry, you will be getting some more KM screws a bit later on, won't you?
Yeah. So I'm going to put the rest of these NMs in here now.
Yeah.
I'll do it. But, Fortnite, sorry, can't understand that. Bloke is saying, sorry. David Bassett, which person can't you understand more?
Okay, so.
Okay, so you want to go for step one then, Horlicks?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it then. So, step one is fit the front window trim 107A around the lower and side edges of the front windows of the upper deck. Hold it in place and position strip 107C marked A164B down the center of the trim 107A. Fix both pieces in place to the front frame 86F using 3 red NM screws. So it's the center strip you're looking for, Horlicks, and 3 NM screws.
Okay, so that goes on there.
And you've positioned that correctly.
That is a really nice fit.
Jolly good.
And then the 3.
I'll go down the center.
Wow. So this is where you need like 5 hands.
Yeah.
Right, so I've just got that one started, so that's going to hold all that in place.
Okay. Remember, just gently do it, because it's if your screwdriver slips, you'll make a mess.
There we go.
Okay. Okay, magic. So, step 2 then. Step 2 is at the front of the right-hand side of the upper deck, position strip 107D marked A199M over the edge of the trim 107A, so that the screw holes are aligned. Fix in place with 4 red NM screws, which go through into the screw holes in the right wall framework 93A.
Okay, so
this is an angled piece, Horlicks.
Machine. So you're not ringing in the morning.
And I believe you need to be on the other front side.
So this side.
Offside. Yeah, the offside. Yeah. So if you can get the angled piece that you need, it says that you want A199M.
Yes. And I think
that fits right with the angles, does it?
It certainly does.
Jolly good. Okay, and I think it's just a case of popping them 4 screws in there then. But as you can tell, Horlicks, they have like little cutouts on the holes, don't they? So it allows you to bring the piece around the window frame round and go tightly to the side, doesn't it?
Yes.
Once you get some screws in tight. Geordie Dave, do you want to read out Izzy Harris's comment, please?
Izzy Harris. Hi all. Hope you're all well. Always time for my midnight nap.
Hi Izzy, thanks for joining us.
Hi Izzy.
David Bassett, the magazine picture shows the near side of that frame, Horlicks.
Yes.
That's the offside.
Yeah, because
yeah, that's the offside.
Yeah, you got the front windows through the side window. You can see the front window bars.
Yeah, you should be able to see that through that window, shouldn't you?
Yeah. So if you look at it from this angle.
Yeah, it's the angle you got a camera to the angle the magazine is.
Yeah. There's another comment from David Bassett.
Sorry, my mistake. Listen, Harris, you doing and looking well, Holy.
Lovely, thank you very much. Yeah, really happy with that. There we go. I don't know. Oh, this camera's just not liking me today.
That's it. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Right. Okay, so step 3 then, Horlicks, is on the front of the left-hand side of the upper deck, position strip 107B marked A199 over the edge of the front trim 107A, fixed in place with 4 red NM screws, which go into screw holes in the left wall framework 91A. Okay, so it's just basically you're doing exactly the same as you did on the other side, Horlicks.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Not sure how much of a view I can get you on this.
Yeah,
might be a bit of a distance view.
That's fine because it shows off how big this bus actually is, doesn't it? I think what people don't understand as well is that this bus is really, really heavy with it having metal parts. Once it's complete and on the David Buckingham base, it weighs 16.2 kilos, which is obviously a lot. It's like 2 stone 2 pounds or something, I think it is. And as you can imagine, having to swing that around on your desk or your work area every 5 minutes is quite wearing.
Okay, well, I'm struggling with this side.
Okay. Are you dropping your screws, Horlicks?
Yes.
Yeah, they are. They are very, very tiny screws. They're very difficult to work with.
Oh, found it. I find them though, because I've got grey carpet, the red shows up quite nicely.
Oh, well done. We've got a brown carpet and we can't find them. So there's a couple more in chat, Dave, if you want to bring them up.
David Bassett, for that was the front.
Okay.
Izzy Harris, you're doing well and looking well, Horlicks.
Thank you.
David Bassett, that looks great, Horlicks. Mark Mods, and Josie said we need a bigger boat in the Routmaster. We need a bigger desk.
Yes.
Well, that's 2.5 stone, almost 10 pounds heavier than Pepsi.
Yeah. Yeah.
Palmberry, put a magnet on the top, but that should find the screws.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Andrew. Definitely. And I've got a big magnet, so.
Oh, that's right. Haven't you got one just knocking around in one of your drawers?
Yeah.
As you do.
As you do.
I've got a metal detector in the car. I could just, whiz that around the bedroom.
I used to love my metal detecting.
Yeah, I thought I'd get into it, but it's a bit. You've got to have a lot of patience, haven't you? I mean, I've been out a few times with it, and I've just found bottle tops and stuff. But I mean, it's supposed to stop. It's supposed to disable detecting them, but it still detects them. So
yeah,
I think it's these days everything's made of a bit of everything.
Yeah. Have you been on the beach with it?
Yes.
Yeah.
The thing of the excitement I found was a fishing lure, and that was it.
Aye.
But it was something. It was better than a pop can.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's that.
I was on Bridlington Beach once and found this great big thing. And anyway, started digging, and I thought, oh, it's a sword or something like that. Anyway, I just looked out to sea, and there's a soil pipe going out to sea.
Oh yeah, I did that in the woods somewhere, and we were going along the path, and it beeped, and I got all excited, and started digging, and I thought, oh, this is ridiculous. And it wasn't to be carried on that there was obviously a pipe that went all the way along the footpath. So, yeah, it was. And then I did the same at the beach. The first time I took it to the beach, I felt something fall. I was just going along metal detecting as you do, and it went off. And I was like, oh, I found something. So there's me. I got my trowel out, started digging up all the pebbles.
Yeah.
It wasn't until it was quite big, whatever it was. And it wasn't until about 5-10 minutes later, I was actually digging up in line with the groins.
Oh.
And it was the metal rings that go around the top of the wooden posts.
Oh, yeah.
That goes all the way along down to the sea.
Yeah.
And everyone, I had an audience, like everyone was wondering what I was going to dig out. And that's just the time when you just want the ground to swallow you up.
Yeah.
But that was my first time.
Right. Okay. So that again, Dave?
Some chat here.
Go on then.
Izzy Harris try getting or making a lazy Susie. Make life easier. I'm looking for one just out of interest. Still no issues to continue building.
Oh, that's damn shame. I wish you'd get the issues. If only they do the proper posting out to where you are, Izzy.
I keep forgetting his name, but Bailey. Pascal Yogi says woof woof to Pepsi.
Yeah, it's Andrew. Yeah.
Right. Andrew, Pascal's happy at his favourite cafe in Eastbourne. The kiosk is reopening on Wednesday. I go to your lady friend Philomena, who owns it.
Wow, jolly good.
David Bassett, a friend of mine, actually found a hoard of Roman coins using a metal detector. Was registered as a treasure trove, now in a museum.
Oh, well, that's quite a shame. But having said that, the museum's done well to get them then, hasn't it? And for everybody to see.
Andrew, the kiosk has a sign out: dogs welcome with well-behaved owners. And David Bassett, Pepsi says woof woof back to Pascal.
There we are. Jolly good. Okay.
Okay.
So, where are we? We're on step 4, Horlicks.
Okay.
And step 4 is position the trim 107E marked A193 across the lower edge of the front trim 107A so that screw holes are aligned. Fix in place with 3 red NM screws. In the center, 3 holes only. The screws go through part 107A and into the front frame 86F. So, and in the little red circle there, it says at the ends of strip 107E stick out beyond the sides of the bus as at this stage. Take care not to damage the ends. They will be fitted in and fixed in place at a later time.
Okay, that's fine. So, I'm just checking the orientation. I mean, this is obviously only going to go one way, isn't it? Like, because you've got the angles on the ends.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to work out which angle that is. I think it's that way. Do we agree? With the slope like that on.
on that way. Yeah.
Side.
If you think that's the way it goes, do you want me to check on mine?
Yeah, I mean, it would be handy to. I mean, the magazine doesn't really. Or is it the other way?
It's actually difficult to tell on mine because I've got my mirrors on. I think it goes that way.
Does that bend? Does it bend round?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine Horlicks. Mine go the same way as what the upper deck ones are. The top ones are the same angle.
Yeah, that makes sense. So that means that this would go on upside down.
Yeah.
Based on the number, so my number would be upside down.
Yeah.
And that does make sense because that does seem to fit with the angles of the strips that we've just put on the side.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
Okay, so that actually doesn't want to fit too nicely. Because of this front panel that's loose.
Yeah. You could perhaps push that in at the top there, could you? If you did it equally each side. So got your thumbs on each side and pushed it in. Wonder if that would go.
Oh,
it's gone behind there now.
Well, let's try that. I think that's sort of pinged into place. I'll just make sure the other two go in.
Yeah, the KM screws go down each side of that Horlicks. They're longer screws, and they go at the bottom of the destination box as well. So, but it's just pointless putting your KM screws in and then taking them out again at a later date.
Okay, I think I'm happy with that. That's gone. Seems to have gone in quite nicely.
Okay. Jolly good. So they've got all three screws in then?
Just putting the third one in now. Okay.
Okay. So if you've done that, that's the finished views then, Horlicks, on this issue.
Wow.
And not forgetting, of course, you've got them two sticking out bits each side.
Yeah. So just got to be really careful with those.
Careful of them, yeah. I mean, they do bend round the corner later on, and obviously the screws go into the panel, but it's a little bit later on. So that's issue 107 done. And it's up to Dave if he wants to do issue 108 or not.
Yeah, I'll do 108.
Okay. Really good show.
Okay.
108 for the grill and rain shields.
Okay. I'm just going to open this. Oh, there's some small parts in here. Okay.
Okay. The posture. 108 wheel hatch.
Okay, that's this plastic piece here.
108B hinges 2.
Wow, these are small, aren't they? Whoop. There we go.
108B rain shield 2.
Oh, I thought we'd finished with these. Okay.
NM screws 10.
10, yeah.
And DC screws 5. Red.
And there's 5 of those. So I'm just going to put these in my pot. And wow. Okay, so ready to go.
Right. 1. Position one of the rain shields above one of the upper deck front windows as shown. Put place with 2 NM screws on each side. The screws go into the screw holes in the front frame 86F.
Oh wow, that's a nice fit. Okay. And then NM screws.
Yep, 480.
Okay, while you're doing that, we'll bring up David Bassett's comment of 106, 107 went well, onwards to 108. Great job so far, Horlicks.
Lovely, thank you. All right, this isn't. The front of the bus is falling apart. Okay, I'm not sure if I've got a problem with the screw.
Maybe it's not got a lot of thread onto it. I've had a few like that.
Okay, I will try another screw.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'll bring this comment up, and it's from Penny's Pit Stop and says, sorry, been driving a bus, but looking fab, as is your haircut, laughing out loud.
Well, my haircut.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet you suppose you can see my. Okay, that's in. I've got one screw just there that doesn't want to tighten. It's just sort of spinning. But everything looks like it's aligned okay. So I think it's just going to be a case of leave that, because if I try and make it fit, it's just going to make it worse.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's one in.
Okay.
Right. There's nothing of my deck front window of the shown. Fixed in place with 4 red head-out screws, which go through into the screw holes in the front frame 86F.
Okay. I love the way they just pop in absolutely perfectly. Look at that. What's going on? I'm just getting notifications left, right, and centre.
You might have a message, Horlicks.
Okay. Last screw. Okay, I'm not happy with this one either. Let me take these back out. It's perfectly. But both of these screws on the left are not tightening at all. So what I'm going to do is take the rain shield back off and see what's happening underneath it. So it's almost like it needs a slightly bigger screw.
Yeah.
But I don't know if we've got anything the same, but just slightly bigger.
Okay. I've got to apologise to you, Horlicks, for the frantic texting that's going on at the moment, but we've had a problem and we've sorted it. So.
Okay.
So, I think I'm still doing the comments. Let's have a look. So, right, David Bassett, Penny. Yes, was quite a close up. Yeah. So, and then Penny's Pitch Stop says, I'm sorry to say this, and it doesn't apply to 99.9% of people, but can we be respectful on here to not just the host, but also the guests that has taken time and trouble to invite and to a little bit from me to use our very busy time schedule to come and help somebody build this wonderful model, and we do so with all respectful feelings for everybody. And if there's any carry on, as in putting anybody down because of the color, creed, or anything else, or even their accent, then we're not accepting that, and you will be banished from this channel and any other of our channels forthright. So, and then Penny says, on to the show for your enjoyment. Yes, of course. And David Bassett says, 100% agree, Penny.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. I'm not sure. I've got obviously I'm stuck in the build, so I'm not quite sure what's been said or what hasn't. But
yeah, you don't need to know, Alex. So
okay, so what I've done is I'm just going to check this one. Yeah, I'm happy with that. What I've had to do, for some odd reason, actually, I'm not going to do it with this one because the head is slightly bigger. I don't think you're going to notice, but I've had to use 2 km screws.
all right, that's a bit strange, isn't it?
Because the threads are just not gripping.
Yeah, how did yours go in, Dave? Did yours go in okay, Dave?
He went in fine.
What about yours, Adrian?
I haven't done that stage.
Okay.
So these two, I think it's just the length of the screw, but without the rain shield, it does sort of grip quite, but halfway down the screw. So I think where you've got the rain shield on, it has to go through that and then into the metal. It's not enough to grab the screw. So I don't know if you can, you might be able to tell. These 2 screws here are KM screws.
Uh-huh.
I think I've got enough spares because they're a lot longer.
They are longer, yeah.
So it clears the plastic and it gets through the metal, and it's not causing any problem inside. That went in really nicely. It's like this screw here as well. It's just spinning. It's not tightening up.
Yeah.
But again, that is in place. That's not going to go anywhere.
No, that's jolly good.
So I'm happy with that. And we can always address this later on if there is a problem elsewhere. But right now, that looks absolutely fine. I mean, everything seems to be seated right. The frame seems to be on okay. I can't really see anything amiss.
Yeah.
So we'll just see how this goes. The window's still open.
Yeah. Jolly good.
No, that was loose, but yeah.
Mine's like that.
This one's okay. That's fine. I can have that up a bit. So yeah, I'm happy with that. That's not going to go anywhere.
Okay. Well, I'll just bring this bit of chat up, and then Dave can crack on with the next bit of the instructions.
Okay.
So, Izzy Harris says, "Did I miss anything there?" No, you didn't, Izzy. It's just somebody trying to put us off, but we've sorted it. So everything's hunky dory and everything's fine, Izzy. So, oh crikey, it keeps slipping. Penny's Pit Stop says, "Always here for you, Horlicks. This is a place of positivity. Unfortunately, I'm now due to depart." Okay, drive safe, Penny.
Yeah, so, thank you.
David Bassett says, "Don't want to." Don't want you being behind schedule, Penny. No, well, a late bus is better than an early bus.
Well, yeah, definitely.
That's for sure. So Christine says I'm still active, Penny, so that's okay. Max Mod says I agree 200%, Penny. We work hard on all our channels. It's not what is needed. No, absolutely, Mark. So Izzy Harris says travel safe, Penny, and David Bassett says well worked around, Horlicks.
Thank you. I mean, the only thing is, the KM screws have got a very, very slightly bigger head. But to look at the model, you can't tell. It doesn't stick out like a sore thumb.
Oh, that's okay then.
But you can tell. I think they have got a bigger head. They're not as. If you look at it directly side on, you can tell. But I'm not going to lose sleep over that. I'm happy with the way that looks. So because both of these are spinning, so I'd rather have those screws in, keeping that in, than have them both loose. So
yeah,
it's about modification. I mean, say everyone's models are going to be slightly different. It could just be that I had a slightly bigger hole drilled out than they're done in mass, aren't they? So it's to expect. And I've been really lucky with other things on this model. Some people have had issues that I haven't. So yeah.
Jolly good.
Dusting it off.
If you're happy, Dave, we'll crack on.
Okay. Take the grill A and the two hinges B. Position the screw hole in the pointed end of each of the hinges over the screw holes at the top corners of the grill. Fix each hinge in place with a red BP screw.
Okay, so for that, I shall just move this model over a bit. Just trying to fight for room. Let's go down to the table so we can get the hinges put on. So I can see that.
Yeah, the pointy end's down.
Yeah, there's the two holes there. Now this is only going to be one way. This is plastic, but it looks better this way. And I can identify that because there's like a hole at the bottom there, which when zoomed in, you can see I'll show you on here. There's a very small hole just at the bottom there. So I'm happy that is the right orientation. I mean, the hole doesn't look as deep as the one on the picture, but I think it's just a piece of detail. This side is smooth. So, and then the pointed part of the hinge will face downwards. And that's BP screws.
Yep.
Sorry if there's a bit of a restricted view. I just want to get these screws started. Wow. Right, I'm going to try putting the hinge on first. Wow. Okay, so I've put the hinges on. I haven't tightened those screws up because I'm guessing it's going to be easier to try and get this onto the model with some movement on there. Then I can finish tightening them up after they're secured to the model.
Okay, right. 4. Position the grill 188 over the open in front of the model beneath the destination line. Align the screw holes in the square ends of the hinges where weight be. With the holes in the lower front frame 86 each, fix each hinge in place with 1 BP red screw.
Brilliant. Okay, so I can. Oh, it took me a little longer to work this out because we haven't finished putting. Let me just move this camera again. Because I've missed out these KM screws that go down the sides. There wasn't really an obvious place, but it's the hole here and here towards the insides. And I'm guessing I'm okay to put this on because I suppose this is part of the. Oh, pop. I'm guessing it. Can you hear me, everyone?
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right.
Yes, we can.
Okay, that's fine. Ooh, wow. Wow.
It's very tiny, isn't it?
Okay, so my question is, there we go. Perfect. That's a little bit hard to get out.
It is.
At the moment, because there's no screws here, I can sort of push on that and sort of pop that up. Well, actually, if I push the frame, it pops open.
Yeah.
But I think once all this is secured down, that's not going to happen.
You need to open if you want to change the destination blade.
Ah, okay. Oh, right, yeah, I see. Then that allows you to... move that. Oh. Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, that's that stage done.
I think complete.
Oh, wow. That's it then. So we've done all of them. Wow. So that's on. We've got the front on. We've got the front strips on. The rain guards. Need to be careful with these, but that'll be fine because it lives up on the shelf and it doesn't get moved anyway. And then we've obviously got the another piece of the roof panel on. So this angle, it looks like the roof is done. But obviously
very good.
But yeah, that's looking really nice.
Okay. So we've got the next issue then, whatever that might be. 109. Do you want to read that out, Dave?
I'll leave that with you, George.
No, what's that? 109.
Oh, you leave
Is that that's next week's, isn't it? That's the one that's going to be quite putting the rear frame on, isn't it?
Quite intense, yeah. So
yeah, I think based on that, we'll do that next week. Because there was quite a lot to do on that one, if that's okay.
Yeah. Continuing the construction of the outer framework for the rear of the model, and as Horlicks has just said, it's going to be quite intense. There's a lot to do in issue 109. It's where everything gets sort of finished off framework wise, and Horlicks will be glad of that, because obviously there's a lot to do to tidy the loose ends up and what have you, and it does take a bit of doing, and I agree that Mark's round about that stage, and so he knows exactly what the work entails. So yeah, so that's brilliant.
Lovely.
Gonna go back to the result. There we are. Whoops.
Oh, so I'm just going to move this up.
Okay, be careful, Alex, because it is very, very heavy.
Yeah, a couple of grams heavier than last time.
It's surprising how much heavier it gets week on week, isn't it? You know.
No, I'm happy with that. Oh, there's Dave. Bus is now nicely on the shelf again.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll tackle the rear next week. As you say, there is quite a lot to do.
Yeah.
We've been streaming nearly 2 hours now. God, that's gone quick.
Yeah. You've done really well there.
So yeah, I think apart from me losing my screws everywhere.
Well, can't be out, Alex. I mean, I've done that before today. And as I say, I've got a brown carpet and it's difficult to find them.
I want a black carpet and disappear.
Carpet monster eats them, doesn't it?
I'm still finding red screws.
I haven't found. I think literally they didn't go far. Luckily I didn't put the new ones in there. But because they're red with a torch, you can see whether there's any about, and I'm pretty confident I've actually got all of them, to be fair.
Jolly good.
So
you can always try and use your magnetic mat base. You just throw over the carpet. It's surely.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Mind you, overly magnetic.
Coco's out again.
Oh, the Coco.
It be his Coco down there to blame.
Yes.
Yeah, mine goes bed after 9.
Yeah. Only I've got the light one over there.
And we've got a nice new song then. It's I'm dreaming of a white cuckoo with every cuckoo that I wind. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your cuckoo clocks be white.
Okay, so I just tried. I did just try Adrian's. I found one.
Oh, well done.
Yeah, well, the Iceland delivery didn't come. Looks like you've lost that.
Yeah, looks like you've lost that, and you'll have to get back in touch with them, Dave, and find out where it is. Yeah. So P40F20 says, great job of building, Horlick.
Lovely, thank you, P40.
Well, Sunday dinner's on that.
No heck.
The wife will have to chase them up in the morning because I'm at work early.
Yeah. So David Bassett says it's that 2 minutes early cuckoo again. Yeah, it is.
It's too. You're gonna have to get it you're going to have to tell it off and get it cuckooing at the right time. If it's going to cuckoo at all, it needs to be the right time.
It's a 2-minute warning, man.
That's two extra minutes in bed.
Yeah.
I told you when I'm in bed. 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning.
Yeah.
You know, when we're talking in the background before we go online and that goes off, we know we've got 2 minutes before we're going online.
We do, yeah. And we're going, we've got 2 minutes.
Does it actually come out?
Yeah.
Yes, they do, yeah.
It's proper for cuckoo clock. I could set it correct. Easy.
But I think secretly we all like it 2 minutes early, don't we?
Yep. Remember when we did set it correct? Everybody was
we were all going, oh no, it's time to stream. It's not early. Oh dear.
Oh. No, so yeah, no, really good show. Really happy with the results. A lot more on it.
Yeah, brilliant.
I do want to carry on now. I just want to do a mammoth build, but I just know what I'm like. I could carry on. Then I think, oh, I could do 109, get the rear frame on, get that out of the way. But then it won't stop there, will it? Because then you'll just want to get on to the next bit.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, you want to. But yeah, it's something to look forward to next week, won't it?
So, well, saying that actually, there's potentially something on next Saturday for me.
All right.
I'm still trying to work out what's what, so I need to look at the schedule and work out when I could possibly do a replacement stream.
Okay.
It could be a case that depending on what people are doing, it could be a case that I could do an earlier lunchtime stream.
Yeah.
But I'll work that out off stream, and then
okay, and then we'll try and fit it in between his work and all the rest of it and whatever we've got to do. So yeah.
Do you want to do a Thursday?
No, that's Mark's got that now, isn't he?
Well, until he gets his light unit back, I'm taking over Thursday doing a show. Until he get his light board fixed.
Right.
So there might be an opportunity there to do a Thursday.
Okay, we'll work it out off stream, and then obviously you guys will do. There'll be more shows coming before then. So once it's all been sorted, I know you guys read out the schedule on your channels as well.
Yeah.
So if there is any change, you'll hear about it in a future show that Adrian or Mark or Dave may do.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll sort it out.
Oh well, the Iceland delivery's just arrived. 10 o'clock.
Oh, excellent. Jolly good.
10 o'clock.
Excellent.
10 o'clock.
Must be running late.
Must be running late, yeah. So, okay, we've got a couple of comments. We've got P40F20 that says, great show tonight, guys. Thank you ever so much for that, P40F20.
Thank you.
And then we've got Izzy Harris saying, going to say Nanai, and it's past an hour, witching hour. So God bless. God bless to you, Izzy. Thanks for joining us.
Izzy.
Yeah, thank you, Izzy.
And we've got Love Minis saying, hi, all.
Hi, Love Minis.
I love minis.
Hi, Love Minis. I'm sorry to say that we're just about to go, but please watch the stream back.
Okay, so I think that's about it for me then. That's pretty much 2 hours exactly. So that's worked out quite nicely.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah.
So yeah, thank you all very much for watching. Thank you for starting the stream for me.
You're welcome.
Earlier, and yeah, I will see you. My next show, well, depending on what happens on the Thursday, I'll sort that out with everyone. But I will definitely see you on the Friday anyway. So we just need to go through the YouTube schedule. which, oh God, I'm useless. I've not even got it up. Hang on.
Well, tomorrow on Sunday at 8 o'clock, it'll be me doing the Spitfire issue 37 and 38. On Monday, it should be Chris Camplin doing the Terminator.
Yes, Monday, Chris Camplin, Terminator, 8 p.m. And then we've got Tuesday, Build with Adrian with Terminator issue 87 and 88.
That's if they do come in time.
If they come in time, okay. And that will be at 7:30. Will there be a show if they don't?
Yes, I'll probably do the Ferrari build.
Ah, brilliant.
Issue 21 and 22.
Okay, so
on Thursday sort of thing.
Right, so Tuesday then, Build with Adrian, either Terminator or the Ferrari. That'll be at 7:30 on Adrian's channel.
Okay.
And then Wednesday, as we say, it's Penny Day. We've got Penny's Pit Stop and Yorkshire Crafter. They're doing their diamond painting show, and that'll be at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And that'll be on either of their channels. So keep an eye out for that. And then come Wednesday evening, it'll be myself and Penny again on Penny's channel doing the part work show, which should be tackling Routmaster 103 and everything before. So that is going to be quite a lengthy stream, I think.
Yeah, I think
so we've got a revised time of 7:30 for that, just to allow us another half an hour to get started and get organised.
Get building.
And then we've got Thursday. Again, I'll sort that out. This may change, but at the moment, Build with Adrian is doing the Ferrari, but I guess that depends on what you. It says issue 21 and 22, so I'm guessing if the Terminator doesn't come in time on Tuesday, you will.
I'll do that on Tuesday.
21, 22 on the Tuesday instead, I guess. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And then Friday, it's me on my channel for Terminator, issue 70. Oh, God. Where were we? No, I did 76 last. No, I didn't. 74 I finished on last night, didn't I? I can't remember what I did.
No, I think it was 71.
Oh, okay. Oh, have you adjusted that for me? Yeah, I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. But I'm doing Terminator on Friday anyway. And yeah, that's it. I'm going to leave it at that for now. I mean, obviously, Saturday I should be doing the Routmaster 109.
Yeah.
But obviously that may be before that because I've potentially got something on Saturday evening.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll see how it goes. And I think that's it for the schedule for now. So I've just noticed actually there's no Mark. No Mark.
It'll be he'll be Mark. Well, as he's not doing the Routmaster at the moment because of his issue with the light board.
Yeah.
If you get that fixed, then he doesn't know at the moment because it's being in the process of going to someone to have a look and see if they can repair it. If they can't repair it, he's going to end up putting his back plate back on and then continue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he's taking his back framework off to take out the light board, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
It's I know Mark's unavailable this evening, but would he not?
He just put it on pause at the moment. His show.
Yeah.
So if it can't be repaired, is it not worth him getting a replacement issue? I'm wondering.
He could try.
Because at the end of the day, I mean, I think I would put that down as a faulty part because he didn't do a lot. It just literally just came off in his hand. It's not like
Fell off, didn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, he did mistreat it.
Mine done the same, so I just didn't even bother putting another one. I haven't got a light on there.
Yeah, I couldn't. It's weird. I just personally, I couldn't do it. I think if it should be there, I'm like, I wouldn't be happy until it was there. But I suppose, I suppose that you could mod it even. Like, I suppose, yes, it's nice to have the light boards, but you could just put a couple of sort of white LEDs behind there, surely.
Probably could put
something.
You could probably, I could probably, if I wanted, I could probably put all that panel and put a white and LED behind.
Yeah, do exactly the same, wouldn't it? Yeah.
The thing is, though, it's built. I've tested the batteries out. Everything's worked. The batteries out. I don't even know when it'll be turned on again.
Yeah, that's it.
It might sit there for years before it gets turned on again.
Yeah.
It's
I think
just,
you're fibbing, Geordie. I reckon every night before you go to bed, you turn it on and give it a wheel around. And...
Don't call me Alex Demetrius. No, where mine is because the offside is near a wall. It's not this cabinet's near a wall. It's too hard to get into the switches.
Yeah.
The bus needed switches off outside somewhere.
Yeah.
Is it Mark who? I can't remember who's doing. Someone was going to do that. No, it was Steve-O, wasn't it? He was going to put, or was it someone was going to put switches on the outside somehow on the stand?
Yeah,
someone has done that. They fixed switches underneath the framework, basically.
Yeah.
Somebody's made a remote control for it, haven't they?
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be good. That would have been really nice.
The person who's done the remote control ones, he's done an external power supply as well. Connection.
So that the remote control, that's a mod that we can purchase, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
So is that going to be too late?
There isn't at the moment. There isn't an official mod out there you can buy.
No.
Right. Oh, it was just a private project.
Yes.
You've got to send him your circuit board and battery box, don't you?
Yeah, you do. Yeah. You have to send him your circuit board and battery box and a couple of wires. And one of the members of the group was making remote controls, but I think he's finished doing that now.
Right.
But I can give you the name of the guy who was doing it.
Well, get it done before you start putting any wires in.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, I've already tidied all that up and put it in. So I suppose, I suppose by the time it's done that. But anyway, that's enough waffle from me. Thank you all for being here this evening, and I will let everyone say their goodbyes, and then we'll end the stream, and I will see you on the next one. Again, thanks for watching, and here is Adrian says goodbyes.
Yes, thank you everyone for commenting on Horlicks' channel tonight. Please, everyone, if you're a new person watching his channel, don't subscribe to his channel and give him a thumbs up.
Lovely, thank you very much, Adrian. We've got Dave's hobbies.
Thanks for joining us tonight, and give Horlicks a nice good thumbs up for his build, which he's done absolutely marvellous on tonight. So thanks for joining us, and see you next time around. Goodbye now.
Lovely. Thanks, Dave, and thank you for doing the comments and everything this evening and starting the
You're
show.
welcome.
And we got Geordie Dave.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Thanks, Horlicks, for allowing us on to give you a hand.
No, thank you.
And good night, everybody, and don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe to everybody on here.
Lovely, thanks, Geordie. And again, thank you for reading the instructions for me and doing some of the chat. That's really appreciated. And I will see you on the next one.